my name is Vincent Bitter and in this video I will introduce Hello Moon. Hello Moon is going to be a massive multiplayer online life simulation game. That's a lot of words, but what I basically try to say is that it will be a web-based game allowing you to do everything you can do in real life. Think about building a business, making friends or starting a sport career. In a series of videos I will try to explain how a game like this is built and what technical decisions are made. So a lot of videos will follow and I will try to capture every code change. Don't expect any details tutorials on how to program, but if you like to see someone struggle with new technologies, please subscribe to this channel. Before we start programming, it's important to get the story straight. So it all starts with a Third World War. Lots of countries are at war and soon it will end up in a nuclear war, ruining everything alive on planet Earth. But you are one of the lucky few that was able to get a ticket to the moon. A major enterprise was able to colonize the moon by building a massive shell around it. Only with the permission of this company you are allowed to enter the moon and live in peace. Goodbye Earth, hello Moon. It is a short and unfortunately realistic story, which I think is important to get the players on board. The key concept of the game is that there are players managing characters who can build and visit buildings shown on a map. Now let's get a bit more into detail. So first of all, a player is a real person, so a physical one, like you and me, I think. Now every individual will have a single login account and we must avoid people create a second login account. Having multiple login accounts is the worst user experience ever. Every player will play the game with one character at a time. And those characters need to eat, drink and sleep to stay alive. Not doing that, but also diseases for instance, will reduce the health level of the character. As soon as the character's health level reaches 0, it will die. Also important to mention is the major shell built around the moon has a strange side effect. A day on the moon seems to be approximately a year on Earth. This results in characters aging a lot faster than on Earth, but also characters will live a lot shorter. Characters on the moon will live for about 2 or 3 months, depending on how well you take care of them of course. If you die, you can play along with any child you have. So try to find a partner to have a child with, or well, take it easy and just call the adoption agency. Then there is the map to show the game world, or should I say game moon. I once made a prototype for this. As you can see, these are roads and a lot of the same buildings. This grid street plan is picked for a good reason. Calculating routes will be really easy in this case, and all buildings will be accessible. The whole area is now filled with the same stupid grey buildings, but remember, this is just a prototype. Imagine different kind of buildings, some traffic and some water in the open green area. This prototype was made with only JavaScript and an HTML canvas, which makes it ultra high resolution. Even if you zoom in to the max. In the final version I think SVG files might increase the performance, so we will look into that later on. Characters will be able to build warehouses, shops, offices, bars, houses, sport clubs and a lot of other buildings. It won't be a design and decorate game, so there won't be a lot of customization options for those buildings. Probably it will either be possible to pick colors and choose a building style or so. We don't want to end up with all those gray boxes, right? After building something, other characters can visit it to buy products or work or socialize. This of course all depends on the function of the building. If you listen carefully, you'd hear me saying work. That is correct. It might not surprise you that a shop needs an employee to stay open. This can be the owner of the shop, but you won't be able to play with your character when you're at work. As a shop owner, you should decide whether you hire employees or do all the work yourself. Working a lot at the counter yourself reduces costs, but also means you don't have time to expand your business or arrange the supplies. So hopefully this gives you an impression about Hello Moon. Like I said, this is just the key concept of the game, and I skipped a lot of features like owning a business with multiple characters, scheduling events like work and sleep, buying, selling and renting buildings or lots, raising kids and sending them to school, travel time, vehicles, and a lot more, which will be explained when we get there. This game will never be finished, so there is no reason to specify all these features at the start. While developing and playing, we will gather new ideas continuously. Sorry for not showing you any code yet, but it's important to share what we are trying to achieve first. Hope you enjoyed this video and the idea of the game. If you have any feedback or ideas about the game, please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Next time I will go more into detail about the technology we're going to use and introduce the global architecture.